Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the University of Hertfordshire's Raise and Give 2021 webinar. There are 4 different webinars this year, and our very last one is with Hayley, who is the helpline manager at the Hertfordshire Domestic Abuse Helpline. Hayley, can you please tell us about the helpline and what you do there?
Of course. So I am the current manager at the Herts Domestic Abuse Helpline. So I'll give you a little bit of history and the aim of the helpline. So the helpline is a registered charity, first established in 2002. It's a free, confidential and anonymous service for anyone affected by domestic abuse. So you can call the helpline or you can email the helpline to discuss the issues that you have or explore options. You'll then be signposted to organisations that are most likely to be able to assist you with a particular situation. And in this way, the caller is empowered to take the next steps when they're ready. So ultimately, we are a signposting service. As well as victims and survivors, the helpline also receives calls from concerned friends and family members, employers and professionals. The service is available for everyone, including male victims, LGBTQ and BAME, the elderly and those with disabilities. So our mission is to eliminate domestic abuse through awareness and education. It's also there to support those in need through our confidential listening and signposting services across Hertfordshire. So why I got involved with the charity, so this is a bit of my background here. I actually left school to become a dancer and I attended the Brick School College in South London and set up my own business from the age of 18. So it's completely different.
Wow.
Here is probably where I developed my skills of becoming a manager, speaking in public and an events organizer. So that's where I sort of gained my professional skills. It was only within my personal life and unknown to me for years that I experienced domestic abuse. I was in a 13-year relationship from the age of 17 with my ex-partner, which ended with him being arrested for coercive control and harassment. From that situation, I was then assigned a DV worker, so a domestic violence worker, who put me on courses. And then once I'd sort of taken time for myself and felt safe, I knew I sort of had to explore the issues further because I was hearing more and more of domestic abuse cases and women and guys in such similar situations. COVID meant that my dance school, my business was sort of forced to a halt. So I checked out the jobs within DV in the local area and here I am.
Wow. That is great. Wow. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, so my background was completely different. My professional background and my personal background sort of merged together to this is how I'm here. How much of an impact has the charity had so far? So the helpline services contribute to the county-wide drive to reduce DA, FGM, forced marriage, honour-based abuse and domestic homicide under something called the Herts Sunflower Partnership. We receive around 2,300 calls and emails every year. Why do I think somebody should volunteer with the charity? So if you're sort of, you guys are listening and thinking, oh, I'd really like to get involved in that. Firstly, our volunteers must be over the age of 18. We provide everyone with a 2-day training course and ongoing supervision. And that the course covers all the different types of domestic abuse, spotting the signs, where we would signpost to, and then it also looks into our system and how it all works and how we sort of pick up those phones and take the call. We also do team meetings and exploration sessions. So you're part of a very small community, which is really, really nice. It's a great opportunity if you're interested in DV and the organisations and job opportunities surrounding it. So we work closely with refugees, the police, solicitors service, lots of therapists, and so many more organisations, not just county-wide, also nationwide. The role is from home and can be a minimum of 3 hours a week. So we're pretty flexible. So it's something that you can do whilst studying or working. You can also become a friend of the helpline. We're currently the named charity of the St Albans Half Marathon. So there's opportunities to hold like fundraising events and support us by raising money and awareness in those ways as well. And if we've got any runners and anybody wants to do the St Albans Half Marathon or the 5K run, get in contact with me and let me know, because we have some spaces.
Okay.
I can give you so if you want to get involved, or if anybody wants to get involved, it would be my email address and my contact details. So I don't know whether you can give them out.
Would you? Yeah, I have your email, so I can share it on the link when I post a video. Would that work?
Yeah, I can read it out if it's easier for you.
Yeah, sure, you can do that as well.
So it's just manager@hertsdomesticabusehelpline.org.
Okay.
So that's if you want to volunteer, or if anybody wants to sort of do any fundraising and become a friend of the helpline.
Okay, great. I mean, we've answered all the questions a lot faster than I thought. But yeah, basically
that's my experience of having to read from a script. That's what I do.
No, it was great. I think people prefer it to be like, much shorter anyways, so they don't put a lot of time into it. But yeah,
not an overload of information.
Yeah, exactly. If there aren't any more things you would like to mention, I think that's pretty much it we can do. Yeah.
I think that was it from me.
Okay. Great. Well, usually like there's one other girl who's Asia, who's a lot better than me for for asking questions and stuff. I'm not like a talking person at all, so yeah. But it was great to see you.
That's fine.